Hello and welcome to the Zion Invitational number 2. I am joined by Patrick Thick. Patrick, are you excited for today?
I'm incredibly excited for today. We've got a really awesome lineup of fighters and some really exciting rule sets as well. So I think we're in for a treat.
Now, when you say exciting rule sets, this is premier grappling, number 1 grappling show in the UK, the Zion Invitational, but it's submission only. Can you just break down what that means for me?
Yeah, absolutely. So a lot of jiu-jitsu competitions are scored on points, whereas today we're going for the most exciting form of televised grappling, which is submission-only grappling. There's a few different ways to win, but the primary focus is on the submission. And then we do also have the EBI rule set in for any matches that go the distance, but we're really looking for some submissions today.
And do you have a particular favourite submission that you're looking out for today?
Ooh, that's a very good question. As a bigger guy, I'm a big fan of the front headlock, but I think being a 10th Planet Gym, we're always looking for some leg locks as well. So I think that'll be a really nice mix today.
Now, we have some huge matchups coming on this card, and I've got some of the names written down that I'm really excited to see. The first one is Arthur Seal. He's fighting early on the card, on the undercard, just a blue belt, but he's been invited to the show because he just got a huge submission win in his debut MMA fight, where it was a beautiful from the bottom, closed guard, very classic Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, angled off, got a very tight armbar, and finished the match in the very first round, and he's stepped up from that and coming in today and taking on one of the 10th Planet guys. Who are you looking for today?
There's a couple of fighters on the card that I'm really looking forward to today. Obviously, Matt Korsak recently promoted into brown belt, so this is his first time out as a brown belt. That's going to be a fantastic match to watch. He's just come off a very good campaign at Grappling Industries as well. He went into the purple, brown and black category as a purple belt and had some really good matches in there, so very excited to see him. And then we've got Fraser Burt as well. He's somebody who I've trained with since day one. He's a fantastic grappler. He's very, very calm and composed, goes through his submissions very methodically. So, yeah, really looking forward to seeing some of the guys today.
Now, there's someone I want to tell you about that you should be excited about, because I know you like leg locks here over at 10th Planet. There's a guy called Asim Hussein who's fighting on this card, and he has been tearing up the competition circuit. He's been winning in the London Open, a couple of IBJJF tournaments, everything no-gi. He's been blasting his way through. He's now been brought on by a couple of gyms as a leg lock specialist coach, and he's fighting a really good MMA standout on this show as well. So it's kind of a bit of a clash of styles. You've got the MMA champion taking on the pure jiu-jitsu fighter, and sometimes that's quite interesting how that turns out. Maybe the MMA guy's got an advantage wrestling, but the jiu-jitsu fighter's got an advantage when it hits the floor, and he can invert and look for those leg locks. And that's so exciting. Now, our main event is the quintet. You must be excited about that. Can you just break down for our viewers what the quintet is and roughly kind of what the rule set is for that?
Yeah, sure. So we've got a 5v5 team format. The first of each of the teams goes out onto the mat and has a match against each other, and then the winner of that match stays on to fight the next opponent. So it's probably one of the most exciting forms of jiu-jitsu, particularly submission grappling, that has ever been televised. So we're really, really excited. We've got 2 fantastic teams, and they're going to work their way through each other. It could be that we see the first guy from one team go against all 5 players. We've seen that in the past in quintets. It's a very, very exciting format, but there's a few different sort of quirks and different kinds of additions to the rule set. So if there is a big weight discrepancy, so if there's a 20-kilo difference, because obviously there is a one top weight limit that all of the teams have to meet, and if you then have kind of a 70-kilo guy coming up against somebody our size, then we do allow that player, the lighter player, to decide whether it's a 4-minute or an 8-minute match to try and even that up a little bit. But it's going to be a fantastic event. It's a very exciting form of grappling.
I don't like the our size bit. I'm a healthy 70 kilograms. That's very rude. But yeah, the 2 teams, we got Jay Butler's team versus Kevin Webb's team. And I mean, Jay Butler and Kevin Webb, 2 of the most well-known names on the UK, or maybe the world, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu circuit. And incredible grapplers. They have won everything possible, and we get to see them compete and their top students as well. And when you have such high-level, prestigious black belts facing off against each other, it is always so exciting. And now, remember, Zion is brought to you by Zebra Mats, so you can head on over to Zebra Mats UK and order your mats for your gym, and they are giving prizes to every one of the winners on this card. So thank you to Zebra Mats, and we're going to go live now to the desk and get our first match underway.